Hey guys, what's going on? It's the Double Chen Show.
What's up, guys?
We're back! Did you miss us? Let us know in the comments if you missed us. Otherwise, we're never coming back again.
Yeah.
But anyway, we missed you guys. So today we got an interesting topic. We were talking about this, just randomly.
Just talking. Yeah.
But this is a big question. Okay, a lot of us have exes. Most of us, probably. Now, here's the big question: Can you still stay friends with your exes?
All right.
What do you think?
All right. Well, first of all, this is the most common thing you hear when you break up. We could still be friends.
Yes.
Okay. Usually, I gotta tell you something. Usually, when you say it, it's just
you don't mean it.
You don't mean it.
Right.
It's a figure of speech.
Well, it's
not a figure of speech.
It's just like a nice way to say
soften the blow.
Yeah, like we can still stay in touch.
Thank you. It actually means we can stay in touch.
Yeah.
But you don't mean look, a breakup is hard. Okay?
Yes.
There's few breakups that are really, they call like amicable, where you're basically like, hey, this didn't work out, right? And you're like, yeah.
And we still stay friends.
Yeah, we stay friends. Like, that doesn't really work.
Very seldom.
Right.
And I think it causes a lot of problems. So can we go on the record saying I vote against being friends with exes?
Yeah, you're saying no to it.
No to it.
I would vote that too.
Okay. There are scenarios where, let's say, a guy and a girl, they were friends, like best friends.
Okay.
And then they dated for a while, and they decided it didn't work out, and they went back to being friends.
Right.
I think this scenario, again, goes back to what we discussed about how men and women can't be friends.
Right.
Because there's always some kind of thing there. But I think if you break up with someone, there's a reason for that.
There's a reason?
There's a reason you guys aren't dating anymore
Right.
and still trying to be friends. I think no matter what you do, no matter how much time has passed, there's always that history.
Yeah.
There's always that connection that was there. And think about this. How fair is it for your significant other of the future, right? So think about this for yourself. All right, let's say you're in a relationship right now where your friend and you have a friend who you used to date, that you still hang out with.
Right.
How
would that make your
your SO feel?
Right.
If you are the significant other of someone like that, how would that make you feel? Like, all right, so I'm dating someone, and she's like, hey, tonight I got plans. I'm like, who? Oh, with John. Oh, John. So, all right, is he a friend of yours? So yeah, we used to date.
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh. So you're having dinner with John, who does actually really happen to me. His name was John.
Yeah, and then all these things come up like, wait, is he talking to you about something?
Yeah, like
is he trying to get back together with you?
Yeah.
What do you guys? Why do you need to have dinner with him? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, look, I'm not even the jealous type. You aren't either.
I'm
We're
not
not
either.
the jealous type. But you just kind of put your significant other in a position, where you shouldn't be putting them.
Because what's the argument now? What's the argument against it? So some people would be like,
they're just my friend.
They're my friend.
Like Ross and Rachel.
Yeah. Dude.
Ross and Rachel. Here we go. That's the argument for it.
If you have a remember when Ross was about to get married to Emily?
Yes.
And Emily's like, you can't see Rachel, and he's like,
no. That was when after he called. No, she didn't. No. It was he was inviting Rachel to the wedding.
Right.
Emily said, I was surprised you want her at the wedding because I wouldn't be comfortable having one of my exes at the wedding.
But then later, after he said the wrong name, Emily was like, no, you cannot see Rachel ever.
Right.
And he was like, okay with that.
No, he wasn't though.
Well, at first he was like, yeah, I guess. Remember, at first he was like, yeah, I guess I won't see you, Rachel, but we can see each other until then.
Yeah.
And she's like, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
So my point is, he was ready to kind of go through with that. Now, it's because of the show and everything that at the end he was like, this new relationship isn't worth breaking my friendship with Rachel.
Yeah.
But my thing is now, like, it's actually, I don't like how in this day and age, women and men can just be friends so easily and hang out so much. Like, I'm thinking back on myself, like, I don't have a lot of girls that are friends. I had a lot of back in college, but not these days. And so, like, if your significant other, if your ex becomes a friend, like, that's just a problem in itself. Like, why do you have a friend that's a girl?
Okay, well, this goes back to, what you're saying is kind of on the extreme side, where
you should have friends that are girls, period.
Right,
that's what I'm saying.
But come on, people of the opposite sex, they're gonna have friends. They're gonna be friends with each other. You can't
be friends, but like once you wait, correct. I'm saying you can be friends. Yes. I have friends that are girls, but don't hang out with them alone.
When you're in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship.
Okay, just to clarify, you're not talking about when you're single.
No,
whatever.
I'm saying when you're in a relationship.
When you're in a relationship,
you gotta cut that off.
You're saying do not hang out with someone of the opposite sex alone.
Especially your ex.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you on the ex part. Do not hang out with your ex alone. But
Yeah.
come on, sometimes you have friends.
Okay, let me ask you this, Mike. You got a girlfriend.
Yes.
And what? So can you imagine like one night she's like, "Hey, Mike, what are you doing?" And you're like, "I'm gonna go hang out with my friend Liz, alone."
Okay. Liz, who I knew for 20 years, who's also married.
No.
Who cares?
No, you can grandfather in girls.
Dude.
Not new.
Dude.
You can grandfather in some people.
Yeah, but so you can't say like you can't go hang out with a opposite sex
hold on.
alone.
All right.
Come on, you can't do that.
All right, let's get that's another topic. Let's get back to the exes thing.
Okay.
Definitely, being friends with your ex,
Bad
bad
idea.
idea.
Bad idea.
Now here's a few scenarios because I want to piggyback on what you
Okay,
said.
okay.
A few scenarios. It's okay to do this. Let's say your significant other. I mean your ex. Now let's say a big thing happens in their life. Let's say it's a bad thing. Like grandfather died.
Yeah.
Mom died.
Yeah.
Gosh forbid, right? I think it's then okay to reach out and give your condolences.
Sure, why not?
And you can, I would say even go as far as maybe like if they need a meet, you can like comfort them.
No.
Wait, you don't think so? Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. It's not. Wait, hold on.
That sounds like a bad
Hold on.
movie.
All right.
That sounds like a rom-com that went wrong.
Okay. Let me take that back.
I'm gonna draw the line and
You're
see
gonna draw
them
the
in
line.
person because
So you're saying if they were like, Mike, my grandfather died. I don't know. I just need to talk to someone.
no.
You'd be like, you'd be like, no. Okay.
No.
I agree with that.
Because they're in a very vulnerable place.
okay.
They're reaching out because there's a reason they reached out for you and not like his or her
Right.
best
Right,
friends.
because you're already broken up. Like why?
Why are they reaching out to you?
That's so. If you turn it around and you were like in your current girlfriend or boyfriend would be like, why do you need to go meet them?
Right. Of course. They'd be like, why do you
that would
need
be
to
kind of
meet?
weird, right?
Just like you want to talk on the phone.
Right.
Or
You'd be like, why do you have
text
to go meet them?
message. But,
Like it's
even
not like
then-
you're gonna do something. It's just
Still,
weird.
there's a reason that they reached out to you because with exes, let's be clear on something. There's always one party who didn't want it to break up, right? There's always
Most
one
of the
party
time.
that didn't
Most
want
of
it
the
to
time.
end.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So that party usually always harbored some feelings that's always gonna be there.
Absolutely.
So when things happen in people's lives, these feelings get brought up to the surface.
You're absolutely right. Because look, she's got family.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got friends.
Right.
Like, why does it have
So
to be
for
the
me,
ex?
like if you break up with someone, you broke up with them.
Right.
The only scenario which is very rare, is the Ross and Rachel scenario. They've been
Very
friends
rare,
a long time,
absolutely.
dated, they're still friends. Very
Absolutely.
rare, and also I'm telling you right now, there's still feelings always there as well.
Right. But to me, like those are really rare, and it happens. I have girls way back in college where I've dated them, and I became really good friends with them. And now we all have relationships, and if they ever come to visit, yeah, we'll go get a dinner.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I'm saying like if they came to visit me and
Sure.
we're friends.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah,
Are they
one
visiting you
meal.
alone?
One meal.
Are
What
you
do
eating
think?
them alone? Or are you eating with them
yeah,
alone?
yeah.
You just said
I
in this
grandfathered
video.
them in, bro. But we were good friends, like Ross and Rachel.
Are they?
Yo, listen, hold on. We just said, like, okay, dude, if there's a girl that I dated,
Yeah.
and we were actually good friends. It wasn't just like we messed
That's
around.
not called grandfathered in.
That
There's
is
no,
grandfathered
There's no
in,
exes
bro.
that can be grandfathered in. You can't grandfather in any exes.
Hold on.
You can only grandfather in friends.
Yeah, so are you serious? So
yes.
you're
can,
saying you
all
can't-
exes, there are no grandfather rules with exes. None. You cannot grandfather in an ex. Only a friend.
I don't know about that.
Dude, you can't do
know
it. Yo, do you think your girlfriend would be okay if you went out to dinner with an ex? You can't.
But it's not an, look. Okay, first of all,
Have you dated? Have you dated?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Fine.
like a little bit.
That doesn't matter. That's it. That's it. You can't. Because there's always that chance. Think about it.
Okay, no, let me turn the tables. Let's say like my girlfriend, let's
an
say
ex-boyfriend
Let's
coming to town.
but like they dated like let's say in high school.
Okay.
In high school, right? Because in college she didn't have like she only had
Okay,
one
fine.
other dude.
How serious was this relationship?
Like 6 months.
Okay, that's a significant amount of time to some people.
And let's just say they kept being friends.
Okay.
Let's say they haven't seen each other for many years.
Okay.
And he is like, hey, I'm in New York. Want to have, and she goes, hey, babe, I'm gonna have dinner with my friend who in college. I mean, back in high school, and we dated for like 6 months.
You'd be okay with that.
I'd be okay with that.
Okay.
You wouldn't be okay with that?
No. Here's the thing. I personally would be because
I would be too.
I don't get jealous. I don't. And but I'm just saying that still kind of puts you in a situation because most guys or girls aren't so non-jealous-ish. Okay? So let's say let's say for your girlfriend, I think she might have a problem with, let's say, you
doing that.
did that, and because she might be a little more jealous than you are.
Okay.
The point is this. Exes remain exes for a reason.
There's definitely some gray area. There's definitely some gray area now.
No. There's some gray area, but you just said at the beginning of this video, you said once you're in a relationship, you cannot go hang out alone with your opposite sex. But then now, what you're saying is, oh yeah, you
only
can.
if they're grandfathered
You
in.
cannot grandfather in exes.
Oh man,
you
dude.
cannot grandfather in any exes.
Let's say this. Let's say like my girlfriend wants to hang out with a recent ex. No, recent.
What?
No.
Dude, what's the time limit?
7 years and more.
Jeez.
10 years ago. Dude. 7 years and more.
Dude.
You think that's a problem?
Dude.
There's no feelings there anymore.
Look, it's not a problem for me.
Right.
I'm just saying, in general, this is always a touchy issue.
I think when the gray area comes about, you got to look at it like case by case basis. I think, okay, let me make this statement. You got to ask yourself if in your mind, like, okay, I know I don't got any feelings for the other person. So it's really just me, like, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, let's catch up. But if you got something and you're not telling the other person and you go, that's wrong.
Look, I think you don't have to be in a scenario where those two are alone together. It could be a double date. Like, oh, hey, you bring your wife, I bring my wife. You could catch up that way. Why do you have to catch up alone?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, like, at least I think for the majority of people out there, this might be a little touchy.
All right. I agree with you. I think there are just one or two people in your life maybe it's just a little different. You know there's nothing going on.
But I think
for the most part, yeah.
But I think in general, like you broke up for a reason. They're your ex for a reason. Let it go. Like
I still stand by what we were saying originally. I guess because like when you start to think back on like certain scenarios, like because when we mentioned the Ross and Rachel thing, that is a very special relationship that they have. Rare. Yeah. I'm not saying I have that with other people. I'm just saying.
I'm also going to say that that relationship, although rare, it's also, it destroyed a marriage already, right?
It destroyed
a marriage already.
It did.
Because,
yes, it did.
All I'm saying is that once you date, look, there's a reason you dated.
That's true.
There's a reason you dated because one of you has feelings, and usually when you break up, one of you still harbor feelings.
Because we're not talking about TV land. Everyone wants them together.
Right.
If this is a real thing. Like you're not rooting for either one. It did actually destroy marriage.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly.
So nothing good ever comes out of it.
Yeah. So all right, guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.
Peace.
See you later.